everybody. Here I am at the Lomita City Council, City Hall. I'm just doing this as a test run, well, as another example run. I'm encouraging everybody who watches this, as few or as many, you need to start going to your city council meetings and pressing into the same action. Have your city council issue an official letter in opposition to Senate Bill 54. That's the sanctuary state bill. Do everything you can to make it happen. Let's make America great again. So everybody, share this video, follow through on this. Go to your city council, make the case to that city council to issue an official letter in opposition to Senate Bill 54. Okay, here we are in Lomita. This is my first time actually inside the Lomita City Hall chambers. Okay. Okay, so just an update. I'm at Lomita City Council tonight. It's still July the 18th. We've got some momentum behind us to stop Senate Bill 54, destructive bill. It would turn the entire state of California into a sanctuary state. So I've got my comments here. I want to also prepare City of Camarillo opposed Senate Bill 54. And of course, what is the City of Torrance, as you all know, despite the festivities from last Thursday. There we go. I'm just going to make the case to the City Council tonight. Okay. So, I was about to make a trip to another city tomorrow to press on an assembly member. That's going to be a responsibility that rises or depends on every one of you out there in the state of California. Go to your assembly members, take over their offices, make it very clear, no on Senate Bill 54. You guys have to take the lead on this. We can only do so much, and I want to help out as much as I can. I'll talk soon. There's my letter. Henry Sanchez, Jim Gazali, Ben Trina, and Michael Savita right over there. Henry Sanchez is a good conservative. I hope he agrees. I hope the City Council will take the steps to make this happen. Here's Mr. Smoot. Okay, that's Mr. Ryan Smoot. He is the city manager. So like I said, everybody, take the lead. Go to your city councils. Submit official letters to the city council members and the city manager, seek a statement, have them issue an official letter in opposition to Senate Bill 54. What the city of Camarillo did, and just like the city of Torrance did.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our regular meeting of the Lomita City Council. Today is Tuesday, July 18th, 6:30 p.m. If I can have everybody please stand for the flag salute and the invocation led by Councilmember Trina and Councilmember Gacy will lead the flag salute.
Please place your hand over your heart and please pledge allegiance to our wonderful country.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, we give thanks for the blessings you have bestowed upon us. We pray for our city of Lomita and for good health and prosperity for all its people. We pray for the sick, the hungry, and the homeless. sheriff and fire departments who work each day to ensure the safety of our community. And we pray for the men and women of our military who serve this great country, for the protection and preservation of the freedom we all enjoy. Amen.
Amen.
All right, roll call, please.
Councilmember Trainer?
Here.
Councilmember Daisy?
Here.
Councilmember Sanchez?
Here.
Mayor Cancel?
Here.
Mayor Longman?
Here. Item number 2, approval of agenda.
Move to approve. Second.
Okay, any motion and a second? Any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right. Item number 3, presentations. Any presentations? Okay, no presentations this time. Item number 4, oral communications. Persons wishing to speak on consent agenda items or subjects other than those scheduled are requested to do so at this time. In order to conduct the time of the meeting, a 5-minute time limit per person has been established. Do we have any speaker cards?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's Arthur Sharp.
Thank you. You got it right. Excellent. Absolutely. I definitely have to adjust this. All right. Good evening, Lomita City Council. My name is Arthur Shopper. I am a member of We the People Rising. We have a statewide coalition. We are specifically focused in Los Angeles County at this time. I'm here to speak about an upcoming piece of legislation that's going towards the State Assembly Appropriations Committee, Senate Bill 54, officially titled the California Values Act, but it really should be called the Sanctuary State Bill. This legislation, if passed, it would forbid law enforcement from local to state from cooperating with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, otherwise known as ICE. This bill would shield illegal aliens and captured and incarcerated in our jails from being reported to proper authorities for detention and deportation. Here are a number of reasons why I urge the city of Lomita to issue an official letter of opposition to Senate Bill 54 to the state legislature. Plainly, this legislation is going to reward lawbreakers, individuals who broke into the country, and allow them to stay. It will send a clear signal to illegal aliens all over the country and throughout the world that they can break into the United States, commit a crime, yet be released back onto our streets without fear of deportation, to commit more crimes when those illegals shouldn't even be in the country in the first place. Think of Catherine Steinle. Her murder never should have happened. Sanctuary City, San Francisco took him in after 5 times he had been deported. An average of 20 Americans are killed by illegal aliens. And this is a rampant disregard for life and property in our communities if we continue to allow them to stay. Illegal aliens who commit misdemeanors and a large category of serious felonies will be allowed to stay, including rape by intoxication, as well as possession of an explosive. So essentially, if they have an explosive but they don't succeed in blowing up a building, they'll be able to stay in the country, even though they get locked up. They'll be released onto the streets. This will lead to massive cuts in federal funding. The Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, has been adamant that sanctuary jurisdictions who do not comply with federal immigration laws will lose federal grants. This will affect our law enforcement. It will affect public works. This bill is opposed by a wide number of law enforcement agencies, including LA County Sheriff Jim McDonnell. He has put his political career on the line to ensure that our communities are safe. He opposes this bill in spite of massive political pressure. Now, these are not reasons I like to cite, but they exist nonetheless. For those of you who are sympathetic to the plight of illegal aliens, ICE will still enter into this state. But because they won't pick up the illegal criminals in the jail cells, they will come into the communities. They will not only pick up the illegal who committed the heinous crime, but they will pick up anybody else who is in this country illegally, even if they don't have any other crime besides entering into this country illegally and residing in it unlawfully. Those are 2 serious crimes in themselves, but this will ensure ICE is going into our neighborhoods. And this is a point that was brought up by other cities. With the increasing presence of ICE in our neighborhoods, you can be assured that there will be a higher likelihood of violence and conflict with local law enforcement. It will put at risk local law enforcement as well as these federal officials. And a lot of this can be dispensed with if we allow ICE to go into our jails and to pick up illegal aliens who are put on detainer or who have been reported to ICE. For these and other reasons, I am urging this City Council to join with Camarillo, Glendora, West Covina, and I am also proud to remark my own city, the City of Torrance, has officially opposed Senate Bill 54 through their legislative committee. And I'm urging you in an official letter directed to the governor, the Speaker of the State Assembly, Anthony Rendon, State Senate President Kevin De Leon. This is his bill, by the way. It is just destructive and awful in itself. And also to Assemblyman Albert Maritsucci and State Senator Ben Allen. We cannot allow this would-be virtue signaling to continue. We have a state legislature that doesn't even balance its budget. It's now taxing us another $1 on our gas following the passage of cap and trade. And this is an issue I've hammered everybody, Republican and Democrat. And yet on the other hand, 80% of Californians, whatever their political affiliation, oppose Senate Bill 54. I'm urging you to issue an official letter opposing the same. I have given you memoranda and official statements on this. I'm urging you to do this as soon as possible. All right. Thank you.
Very much. Any other speakers?
No, I do not.
Cindy Scala. I wasn't at the last meeting, but I happened to watch it. And I have to say I was really kind of disappointed by some remarks that were made.
All right, everybody. I tend not to dawdle that long, but what I'm hoping that I've done for you who are watching and for those of you who see this video afterward if it's shared, it's time to take the steps to ensure you inform your city councils they're paying attention. I also urge you, if you don't live in that city, I don't live in the city of Lomita, I used to, I now live in the city of Torrance, as I mentioned before. You need to reach out to other members of the community in that city. They need to issue letters of their own, if possible. You need to connect with them. Come as a group. Make sure that you send in official letters in opposition to Senate Bill 54. If you want a copy or an example, you can email me and I'll show you the basic points that you can include. Also make sure that you know who are the legislators who represent those different parts. The assemblyman, the state senator who represent your city. Make sure that you ensure that the letter of opposition is addressed to them as well. We are getting a lot of momentum here. This is an issue that it's public safety A+, #1 issue. So thanks again for watching. Share this. Get the word out as much as you can. We need to take whatever step we can to stop SB 54. If there is going to be a sanctuary state, it's a sanctuary state for citizens.